All right, well, the harness is done. Dipstick's in. I got the harness routed. Got my coil pack on passenger side. Just bolted up with 2 bolts right now. There's a lot of ash in the air right now. East of where I live, there's a big fire going, and ash is just coming down all over the place. It's pretty amazing. I feel bad for those people that have just been ordered to evacuate by the fire department. So, hoping you guys are doing all right. Don't forget your dogs. Anyways, yeah. Here's a wire harness I was working on. I still haven't gotten it buttoned up to the firewall just yet. You never know, there's things that you have to do here and there, and adjustments, and so I just kind of have it really close to where it's going to be until I finally screw it in. But I wanted to show you guys something. So this dipstick, see, I have it bolted right here, and I ended up just using one of those extra brackets right here. It was actually bolted to this vehicle, one of these kind of brackets, to bolt the dipstick tube to the side of the cylinder head, because if you look down, it looks like there's a bolt missing right in that area there. Well, there is a bolt missing. The reason there's a bolt missing is because there's no hole in the engine block to put a bolt through. And oddly enough, that's right where the transmission dipstick bracket, you can see right there, it's supposed to go into there. So I had to improvise and bolt the dipstick tube to the side of the cylinder head with a bracket that was already on this car and a piece of rubber from one of those hose clamp captivation devices that I use. So basically I just use one of these to clamp that oil or the transmission dipstick to the side of my head. Anyway, so if you look here, the way I ended up routing this, and I'll organize it a little bit more in a minute, but this was the one that I had to repair, and it goes all the way down below, and I'll show you. And this wire right here, I'll come around the back and go this way, but that is basically just a one wire that goes to the alternator. So that ties it in this wire loom, goes down, ends up on the starter big post, and that starter big post has all this stuff bolted to it at the other end, and that's how the vehicle is lit up inside the cab and down at the bulkhead connection fitting. And so I found out that those fusible links that I had taken out, when they go bad, you'll start having problems with dashboard lights, AC, motor or fan motors not working, and it's the problems I was having. So I'm hoping this all goes away. Here's how it's routed right now. I guess I'm all right with it. I don't like stuff impinged like this, but it'll work. And it looks clean. Looks pretty darn clean. I'll go down below and show you in a minute. But so this is a used engine oil dipstick that I had in the back of my pile when I got these two LM7 LS engines. And here's the new transmission dipstick. Due to the way that the radiuses are on these tubes, this blade either goes down that way, which puts this handle over to the left, or if you twist it, it'll go down this way, which pushes puts the handle over to the right. So not sure which direction I want, but I only get left or right. Isn't that cool? You can tweak it a little bit, but I don't want to twist it. Let's see. I think I like this way better. Yeah, I like that when you put it in there, that little rubber plug expands. Keeps your transmission dipstick from popping out. Yeah, and these are cool. So I'll go down below and show you what we got down there. Look at all the ash. Look at this crap. Man, I feel bad for those people that are being evacuated right now. Let's climb under. Oh, here we are again in my office. So this, here's just a close-up of the dipstick tube, and ended up reusing the rubber grommet that came with this transmission. I liked it better because the part that slides into the case had ribbing on it, and it is hard to pull out. And the one that came with this tube didn't, and it slid out easy. So I just cleaned this one up and put it back in. Looks like I'm gapped a little bit. I'll push down on it, try to seat it a little better, but it's running right up. Boom. And I'm pretty happy with that. Then we'll move up forward. We're upside down. There's the starter. And there's the harness that I put together right here. And naturally, this is the big wire from the battery. Let me see if I can get up in here and sneak a peek at all this junk. All right, focus. Anyway, not bad. I don't think I'll have to make any adjustments. Doesn't look like it's close to the header at all. This black tube right here, this big thing, that is not a wire. That's my transmission. Wait, that's my oil dipstick tube. Yeah, that's what that is. And it goes in right there. At any rate, I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm just gonna go relax. Next thing I want to do is put the covers on this bell housing portion that, excuse me, ashes that bolts to the oil pan here. I have the one for the other side, the driver's side, and I do have this one somewhere. I just have to find it. It's just a little plastic piece that has a flange, bolts right into there. Keep some of that dust and stuff from bouncing in there. I don't want a rock bouncing up into my bell housing and getting stuck grinding around. And then I did change these starter bolts right here. Bam, bam. Just a one-for-one change out. They went in really easy. At first I didn't think they were very good. I thought they were janky because what I did was took some nuts and put them on the end of the bolts and tried to run them down. They didn't go down smooth. It's probably just a little bit of flashing or whatever it may have been, but they went right in. They ran right down tight. So I was happy with that. All right. Have a good one.